Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. Let's start off with the daily chart of Tesla. Still watching for a close below this red bar. Did not happen today, so the sell signal was not triggered. People were wondering what we mean by a sell signal. Could be two things. This would be a very aggressive short since it's lower probability and it's against the rotation zone. So if it was going to be a short trade, with this kind of setup, it would be very tight profits and tight stops. This could also be, when we say a short trigger, this could be used as a stop. Let's say you were long. Let's say you got even long after the earnings report and rode it up, and then we closed below that red bar's low. That could be a sign to exit and then get out on another pullback and a rotation, and then get back in on a rotation back up. That's what we mean. So sometimes it would be a short, sometimes it would just be a cover depending on your time frame and your position and how you're trading the stock. We're just, again, showing people so we can watch things in real time with doing our analysis and seeing how it unfolds. And that has not triggered yet, by the way. Also, that's another reason I don't talk about the news on Tesla every day. We can all mention some things like earnings reports or other things, but day-to-day news, because some people might think that the news is bearish, some people might think it's bullish. We're not interpreting the news, we're just interpreting the price action. So that's what we trade off of, and that's what we do our analysis off, and we try not to let the news color our analysis of the markets and we just take the signals or do the analysis and then move our stops, take our profits, and trade without trying to get distracted by the day-to-day news cycle surrounding Tesla. So next week, you can really watch, as this is creeping up, I'd be watching for a close below the 8. So right around 340. That would be, then we start watching for the bigger pullback. Nothing's really changed since yesterday. Inside day to day, very, very low volume. So let's just jump over to the weekly chart. See, it's lower volume. So we've been downtrending in volume the last 3 weeks since earnings. See the gap up. So the gap up for the weekly fill would be to the close with 337.14. So any pullback, that's going to be your first target, and then 333.91. So that's a lot of support right in there. And we covered the daily rotation zone yesterday. Not much change, but if we did start to get a bigger pullback, we could be getting a potential divergence on a weekly basis. So you see higher price action. So far, lower RSI, and especially if you start pulling back next week, that will confirm the lower RSI. The bigger pullback level, we'd be watching the rising rotation zone on the weekly coming in around this 310 level if we got the bigger pullback. You see this little support shelf. We have the GAN area, and we have the rising rotation zone going into that area. So that's the next major support that we'd be watching for. On an even bigger sell-off, we'd be looking for the 37.5% retracement, which is 289, so roughly 290, and that would be in the middle of the rotation zone. So that's what we have for you on Tesla. Hope everyone had a great week, and we'll talk to everyone later. Bye for now.